see my kitchen. There we go. Okay, okay. Over here. I'm just gonna wait for some people to get notified that we're live, and I'll get you set up over here. Oh, it's exactly 1. I'm not late. I think I was late.
Yeah, definitely don't want a box of these in my house.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, you eat them all? That's funny. All right, make sure this... Oh, no, the delay is... I think the delay is like almost a minute. Oh, no. Okay, let me go to my... Hey, everyone. Welcome to the OklaRoots. Nobody needs to hear you, Jessica. How do we go see my lives on here? Let's see. Is it still as unlisted, or is it... Hold on. I think it's still unlisted. I wonder if I have to get out of it and restart it. Can I modify it from here? I don't know.
All these computers in front of you.
I don't know what to do. Because I'm like, no, nobody's really here, but I think it's because this is not, I think it's still marked as unlisted. Yep, unlisted. Let's make it public. There we go. See if that helps. I don't know if that helped or not.
No.
Okay, I think it's sent out an email now. That's fun. Hey, Glenda. Hey, guys. Hi, Kamiko. Okay, fun. Hey, everybody. Okay, there you guys are. I've been on here for like 2 minutes. I was like, where is everybody? It's like, I had it as unlisted. I didn't have it as public. Doggies, don't even start. Moose, come here. No. Mom, you're in charge of the dogs. Don't let... Murphy? No.
Murphy.
There's nothing for you to do out there. Hey, guys. Hi from Central Florida. Hello from Northeast Florida. From Alabama. Hello, neighbor. Neighbor?
Kind of.
Yeah, neighbor. Hello. Okay, there's everybody. Okay, let me see if I can get the chat over here for you. I'm going to try to pin a comment real quick. Giveaway winners will be notified by email, not a response to a comment on the video. Okay, is there a way to pin it? Can I do fast? Pin message. I did it. Okay. So I don't know if I can pop this out or not. The chat is down here. I don't think you need to see the video. Hey guys, all right, we're here. You can put it on the sewing machine if you want. Move your water. Hello. Alrighty, there we go. There is everybody. Every time, one of these days we'll get better with the lives, guys.
Oh, London.
Hello, London. Hey everybody. Okay, before we get started, this is an announcement of a giveaway. The giveaway link is down in the description of this video. So if you look down here, maybe that's it. I don't know. There's like a 2-minute delay right now, guys. But if you look down in the bottom right corner, there's a little arrow, and if you expand it, you'll have the description. Oh no, I lost the chat. Okay, and then the description will have the link for the giveaway. So that way you guys can go enter the giveaway. The giveaway is to celebrate 150,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is out of this world crazy. And the giveaway is $1,500 to Juki Junkies. So it's my own pocket money. I'm gonna buy a gift card for you for $1,500 to Juki Junkies. So you can buy whatever you want. If you want to buy an industrial machine, this is going to be big. What?
Tell Kathy I'm here.
Hey, Kathy, Bobby's here. If you want to buy an industrial machine, a domestic machine, thread, fabric, all kinds of notions, tools, they sell everything. And Juki Junkies, honestly, is like the best staff ever. Gigi herself personally helps a lot of people, all their technicians and everybody. Like, it's a family business, everybody's involved, they're all amazing, and they make you feel like family. So I highly recommend them. My industrial is from Juki Junkies. No, I have not got it working the way I want to just yet after I broke it, but they have already reached out to me and left a voicemail and kind of like studied the video, and they're waiting for me to come back to them to figure it out. So it's on me right now. But amazing, amazing small business. Highly recommend, whether or not the giveaway comes. So for some reason, Mom, your name is like a bad word.
I'm sure in some language it is.
It is. Like, every time somebody posts a comment that says Bobby in it, it says like hide or show. Like, I have to give permission to show it. Because they're just saying like, hey, Bobby. Yes, in the UK, this is worldwide. The giveaway is $1,500 wherever you live in the world. You'll have to work out shipping and all that other stuff. That's part of the reason why I didn't want to do a sewing machine. I think when we got to 100,000, we did a sewing machine. I didn't want to do that this time because I was thinking, because I was going to do an industrial giveaway, and I was like, not everybody wants an industrial machine. This way, if you win, you buy whatever you want. Go have fun with it. All right.
To register.
Yes, there is a link in the description of the video if you want to register. You just fill that out, and then you're entered in. I think there's a few different ways to do it. I can't remember. I'm very animated today. I feel like my arm movement is all over the place. You can't see me, thank goodness. My mom would be like, stop moving your arms so much, Jess. You look wild. I once had somebody comment on a video that said, you move your arms around so much, you had me worried. I thought you were going to hit me. It's like, it's not how computers work. Oh, also, yeah, and if you're into giveaways, we have this giveaway, and then we're going to have multiple more giveaways. We're going to have a Kimberbell and a Me Time Delivered giveaway. We're going to have Bobby's birthday month giveaway, where she wants to just give it all away. So we're going to have that. We're going to have a Figment giveaway. If you really like Figment stuff, we got all this fun stuff that's Figment related. Lots of stuff. I feel like my pinned comment should also say, the link for the giveaway is in the description. And that's where you'll find more information as well. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to look at comments. How do I enter? Okay, just check out the description, guys, and that will have a link in it. And then that will tell you how to enter. You just have to like enter your name. It is, 18 and older. 18 and older. That's it. So if you're under 18, go grab a parent. Let's see. I am designing a new harness bag since we race harness horses for a living. What? That's amazing. So cool. How's the connection, guys? How's the connection?
Shauna's birthday is in February too.
Well, hey, Shauna, birthday buddy. Okay, here, I asked on Instagram and Facebook if anybody had any questions that they wanted me to go over in a live stream, and I had a lot. I wrote down as many as I could fit on my paper. So many business questions. So I don't know if I want to dive into that first or
People are entering a giveaway.
Woo woo. So let's see. Okay, Robert says connection. Thanks, Robert. Okay, we'll start with, let me just start with some housekeeping. That's what we'll do. So, can you guys see? I'm just going to do a guess that pattern for this one. You'll find out soon what it is. Guess that pattern. This will be on the channel soon. Guess that pattern. Because I'm obsessed with it. It is gorgeous.
Your pegboards from IKEA?
Yes, pegboards are from IKEA. All the little inserts are from IKEA. I think you can get all of it on Amazon too, because I went to go get some little like hooks, and everything was on Amazon. So I don't think you have to order it from IKEA anymore, or directly from them. So a week from today, we're going to be revisiting a bag that we've done before in the channel, but we have templates for it. So, oh, hold on, let me grab the other one. I need a smaller one. Oh, here it is. Stop. So a week from today, so next Monday, we're going to be doing the curved bottom clear pouch. We've done this before on the channel. What?
Somebody's asking what material is the pink.
I'll tell them in a minute.
Pink in that pouch.
It's, I'll tell them in a minute.
Well, you were talking about it
I'll
before.
go back to it.
Well, you should do that.
We're talking about this right now. Clear bottom, curved pouch. This is such a fun pattern. It's quick, it's easy. It's almost super easy, except for the binding piece. And that's just because we still haven't quite perfected it. But we're gonna be doing this. We have the large size, we have the small size. The reason we're doing this again is because we now have templates. So there's actually 4 pattern pieces to these projects. Zipper tabs count as one of the pattern pieces, and then there's a lining top, exterior top, and then the bottom. 2 templates for 3 of the pieces. So there's gonna be, this is the small size template, and then this is the large size template. I don't have the paper. Here, let me get the paper off so you can see. I have people ask a lot. They're like, how am I supposed to see through that? Gotta take the paper off. We've been leaving the paper on a lot of these when we send them out, but I have had a few people ask, like, am I supposed to take the paper off? Which I totally understand. We're trying to keep it on because it's supposed to help prevent it from breaking.
Scratching.
But, yeah, it's scratching. So here you go. So here's the pink color. So on Monday, the video for this using these pattern pieces will come out, and on Monday is also when the templates will be in the shop. If you're looking on Shop OklaRoots, if you're on Patreon, go check the latest post. You have information over there. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys knew about that. Okay, now I'll revisit the guess that pattern. Did anybody guess that pattern yet? Mom?
I haven't seen.
Okay. So here's the guess that pattern. I know. The top is a water resistant canvas. The bottom is that luxe nylon from Wonderground Fabrics. So it's this stuff. The luxe nylon. It is so slinky. It is so nice. And yes, it frays like crazy, but don't let that get you down. I still feel like it's pretty easy to work with. You just gotta like let go of the whole fraying thing. Just let it be. Isn't it cute here?
Interface it stops.
When you interface it? Okay, Bobby says when she puts interfacing on the luxe, it stops. Hey, Jade! Jade's here. Yeah, I don't know if it's the luxe or the luxe light. I think it's the luxe light. I think it's the luxe light. Yeah, it's the luxe light. The luxe was a lot stiffer than that. It's the light. Okay, so we open this up. We'll just, yeah. Open this up. Ooh, look in there. There's some pockets in there, and you can also fold it down. Has anybody guessed it yet? Nobody knows what it is. I love that. You see, you can kind of fold it down, smush it down. People said lunchbox. That's what my mom said too.
Yeah.
It can be. It can be. It's not listed as a lunchbox. It's not the pattern,
It could definitely be.
but it could be. I used.
It's like a paper bag.
I know. It's
Brown
cute.
paper bag.
I know. But yeah, I used waterproof canvas for the exterior, the lining, and then I used the Luxe Light Nylon for the bottom from Wonderground Fabrics. And no interfacing whatsoever. So it is a very quick and easy make. Okay. Go over there, you little cutie patootie.
Is it from Country Cow?
Nope. Not from Country Cow. Look at you guys. Yeah, Jade wants to make it. I know. It is so cool. And it's easy to make, guys. It's easy. I modified a tiny bit, but it is very easy, very quick. It's the best. I love it. Everyone keeps saying lunch bag. I'm not, it's not listed as that, though. It's not what it's called.
We're all on the same wavelength.
Okay. Going back to the clear pouch, I also wanted to suggest one thing for those of you guys who like to grab stuff before we make anything in the videos. So these are the templates, again, we're going to be going over. You do not need the templates to make these bags. Maybe after the live stream's over, I can put a link down in the description, but I have a completely free printable PDF on my website that you can download, print, and make these bags for free. You don't have to buy templates for them, but these are just for those of you guys who wanted templates for them. When working with sticky clear vinyl, there's lots of tips and tricks to working with sticky clear vinyl, but even if you coat the bottom metal of your machine.
Somebody's bugging your entrance thing.
Somebody's bugging it?
It says, try to enter on YouTube the contest, but some man came up named Glenn wanting to be a friend. Is that right? So I just answered the questions and entered.
I don't know who Glenn is. Don't be his friend. No, don't be Glenn's friend. Did anybody else have a friend request from Glenn or something? Who's Glenn? Oh, it's so funny. I'm so sorry that happened. I have no idea.
It's amazing what nasty stuff people do.
People are crazy. It's Gleam. Yeah, Gleam is the name of the site that hosts the giveaway.
Gleam's good.
But get away from Glenn. Gleam's cool. Okay, Gleam, yeah, Gleam is good. Glenn is not. Anybody who's named Glenn, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're wonderful. It's a great name. Okay, anyways, working with clear vinyl. If you're working with clear vinyl, Mom, I gotta focus on this. Stop. So you have the metal bottom of your machine, right? What is that called? The faceplate? Faceplate, Mom? Is that what it's called?
What?
The metal plate right there? Is that what it's
This?
called? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Faceplate, and you know the needle goes inside of that. Clear vinyl loves to stick to that. So you're like, I can't move. So you put something over it. Tissue paper, you put tape over it. You do something so the clear vinyl, throat plate, there we go. You put something over it so the clear vinyl doesn't stick to it. That's part of the problem. And then you have your presser foot, right? And your presser foot is made out of metal, and it's sticking to that clear vinyl as you're going. And it's like, this is crazy. You get the loops on the bottom. It's miserable. So you take some tape and you put the tape underneath the bottom of your presser foot, and you cut a little hole so the needle can go through. All right, bottom, top, sandwich, perfect. But if you have multiple layers of clear vinyl, your needle will actually be the next thing that sticks to the clear vinyl. The needle will pull all of the material up with it, causing thread breaks, needle breaks, loops, all kinds of a mess. Sometimes, depending on how many layers you have, it's just kind of unavoidable. But this is a tool I've been using a lot, and I just want to let you guys know about it. It is the Schmetz 5 Super Non-Stick Needles. Is it backwards? Oh, I can't tell, the delay's here. But it's the Schmetz 5 Super Non-Stick Needles, size 90-14. These are great because it's not perfect, but it can still help. I know my mom...
You didn't give me those.
I did not give you those, that's right.
Well, why are you talking about it now? You didn't let me try.
I don't know. I used them. But my mom also said that she would put like machine oil on the needle, and that can... It's just hard. Okay, not backwards. You said good. Good. Okay, so if you guys want to go check these out, I don't have a link or anything, but go search on Amazon. That's where I get them from. Just look for the Schmetz Super Non-Stick Needles. There you go. It helps with clear vinyl. But then also layering up everything. Just anything that's metal, plastic and metal, they just love each other. Peanut butter and jelly go together. That's how it works. What are you doing over there?
I sew it like this, but when
yeah,
sides up.
my mom says she just like holds the material like a boat off of the machine.
Because it sticks to the machine.
Yeah. Will those fit a Hacks 15 Hacks? I have no idea. These are just like the needles that have like the flat side on them, you know, so it's for most domestic machines. A Teflon needle, right? We do need a Teflon needle. It's just nuts. Okay, so I just wanted to give that tip. And then last thing, a while ago I had a bunch, if you guys have seen Shop OklaRoots, we have some of those like really cute little sew-in labels that are so popular right now. I mean, there's so many amazing designs. These little sew-in labels. I had a bunch made previously that I wasn't super happy with, so I was going to, at first I was like, I'm just going to keep them. Because you see them, Mom?
I've never seen them.
Yeah, they didn't print the way I wanted them to print. So I've just been holding on to them, but I'm not going to be able to use all these. So I was thinking we could put them in the shop for a discount. Because
I can't see it.
that's what I'm saying. I know, but I don't know. I don't want to just hold on to it. Or should we just, I don't even know like if I should just give them away.
I think we should give them. Well, I'll give you the blue one discount, but the pink one give away.
Maybe we'll just put them in all the orders. We'll put a couple in every order until we're out. Let me show you guys.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see.
I can't even read it.
I know. This one says coffee is magical. On my Adobe Illustrator, it looked good, but then when it printed out, when it got out, it didn't look the way I wanted it to look. And this one says coffee first in castle, but it's just so light. I don't know if you guys can see. Hello. It says coffee first in castle. Very, very light. So we'll just, why don't we just make little, we'll just do like one of each.
Yeah.
And going forward with all the orders, we'll just
Until we
stick
run
them
out.
until we run out. So yeah, we'll just do that for all future orders until we're out. We'll just stick one of each in there. I know you can't really see it, can you? It's pretty colors, but
No contrast.
yeah, not enough contrast. Can't see it. So alrighty, let me go through the comments. Am I missing anything?
I can't see what it says on the label. Neither can we.
Neither can we. I think one of my dogs just farted. It's so terrible in here.
Oh, Murphy's right there.
Oh, Murphy. Oh, that dog. They're awful.
Maybe, we should get him, like, put him with the new templates.
Well, somebody said, yeah, put them with, like, coffee sleeve templates.
Yeah, but we could, the new templates.
Yeah. We'll just add them to every order.
We don't have any coffee sleeve
Pepper.
templates.
I know, I need to make some. I need to make some. You guys, speaking of pets, we're about to have a straight up zoo in this house. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, you don't have enough pets yet.
We're going to have a straight up zoo in this house. First of all, everybody's asking for baby turtle updates. You know what's so funny about that is when I put that video on TikTok, I was so careful because in the video, whenever I was recording it, I kept saying like turtles, 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 and I was like, oh my gosh, what if they're not turtles? What if they're tortoises? And then I'm gonna post a video saying turtles, and everyone's gonna be like, you ding dong, they're tortoises. So I said tortoises in the video, and everyone's like, you ding dong, they're turtles. Whatever. So how long did it take? Like 3 or 4 months?
3 months, you said.
Yeah.
70 to 100 days, right?
Yeah, 70 to 100 days is how long the eggs will take till they hatch. So we have it all sectioned off. I'll try to do a video update because I've been getting a lot of requests. That TikTok video is like, has a lot of views.
Can you imagine when they got born if you catch
them? Oh my gosh, I know. I'm so excited for the babies. But yeah, we have it all sectioned off so that no critters can get there. I mean, it's very, very secure. We're just hoping that the weather is okay for them. But yeah, and then we're gonna set up, but we have like a hunter's camera, like just a camera that's gonna be on all the time as we get closer to, you know, baby day. And then hopefully we can catch them once they get up and they're alive. But you know, I was telling the kids, you know, I was like, we gotta release them into the wild, you know, and of course, nope, like absolutely not. We have birds that are bigger than our dogs that fly around out here, pterodactyls. So they're gonna eat those babies. So now I'm looking at like turtle habitats. Like how do we build like what I want is like a little pond on my back patio with a little water feature and like little baby turtles just frolicking in the bath. But I don't know how to do that. But on top of the turtles, I think we're getting a bird.
The cats will like that a lot.
Getting a bird. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. Oh, so bird. We're looking at getting, for any bird people here. Anybody have bird? You have 13 cats, Bobby. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's a lot of cats.
Yeah, it's a lot of cats. So yeah, we're looking at getting a Quaker parrot. A Quaker parrot, which are supposed to be very good birds. We have ordered a very, very large cage, like an aviary size cage. And we've done all the research and here we go. Gonna have a bird. It is a lifelong commitment. Yep, Shauna, we have done that research. 3 dogs, guinea pigs, super sugar gliders, a turtle, and a fish. Oh, I love it. I love it. I just love animals. When I was a kid, I always dreamed of like having a ton of animals. But we moved around all the time. We couldn't do anything like that. And also my parents didn't want all those animals. You want a llama? Me too! We should get a llama. Or a goat. I want a goat so bad. Because you don't have to mow your lawn, right? Oh, you guys, I like reading all these things. Birds. Your brother's cockatoo turned 29. Oh, wow. 2 pigs, 2 cows, a donkey, 10 chickens, guinea pig, and a couple barn cats.
I want chickens.
Bobby wants chickens. She does. 3 horses, 2 dogs, 3 cats. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
They need a lot of attention, otherwise they're going to become aggressive and shrieking.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've heard people, the thing I seen, what they said that they're more like a 2-year-old rather than like a pet. Like they require a lot of attention.
That's what you need. Yep.
It's my oldest child. It's their bird. And they are ready for it. They are definitely responsible enough and ready for it.
Well, you could make the patio aviary.
That's what we were going to set up an area out there too for it. Because they have like these like tree things you can get with like a setting. So I don't let the dogs go crazy. I know we're not allowed to have chickens either, Lisa. We wish you could. Wish we could. Okay, why is this not updating? Oh no, I lost everybody.
Somebody wants to know if you could make a video on different types of waterproof canvases and jelly materials.
Oh, that would be good.
Marcia.
Yeah, we could do something like that. I have 3 dogs and a preteen. Yikes. All right, here we go. I don't know why. I don't know why some of these messages are held for review. Oh, bird tricks on YouTube for training tips. Okay, I'm going to show that. Okay. Is that the pattern for the... I don't think that's what it's called.
Jelly roll top bag? From Jackie? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Jackie got it.
Jackie, good job, Jackie. You got it. I'm not telling anybody else. Oh, look at everybody. Everybody's guessing it
Oh,
now.
look at that. 4 llamas, 12 pygmy goats,
I don't see that.
chickens, horses, mastiffs. Oh, mastiffs. 2 mastiffs, 2
Where you see?
parrots,
I'm
2
not
cats.
seeing it. I'm not seeing the
Heck
comments.
hinds. Wow, that's a lot of animals to take care of.
That's a lot of animals. That's awesome, though. We've always talked about having like a farm and all kinds of critters.
You got time for that?
I've got so much time for it. I know. I know, so much time. Okay, I think I'm going to go through the Q&A now. Okay, so when I asked for questions over on Instagram, Facebook about what do you guys want to talk about during a live, so many business questions, especially tax business questions. I cannot advise you on anything tax related or legal related because I'm not anybody who matters in that world. But tax-wise, for me, especially once I actually started selling things, I got an accountant. That's like, there's so many pieces to this, and if you get something wrong, you can actually get in big trouble for it. So I was like, I'm just gonna pay the fee and have an accountant. And so that's been really helpful for me. So I do suggest you're just looking to getting an accountant. My accountant actually is in Georgia, and we do everything online, so we don't have to get together or anything. And then this past year, I got a bookkeeper who's been really wonderful. I do all the bookkeeping, but she pretty much set up everything in QuickBooks for me and like set up all these like specialized reports and ways to put in information. Like she did it all for me, and then she put together a bunch of videos for me showing me exactly where I enter my specific information, which was really helpful. And so now I enter in everything bookkeeping wise, but she's on consult all the time. So like if I don't understand something, if I don't know how to categorize something, my bookkeeper helps. So now that I have QuickBooks, that's made it a lot easier for my accountant, because previously I was giving my accountant Excel spreadsheets, things like that, and it was a lot of work for her. So now she just gets into my QuickBooks and pulls everything she needs, and then it's been a lot easier. It's been a lot easier, but so many people ask about inventory. How do you calculate inventory? Which is so hard when you make things. Because if you buy something like these tags, if you pay to have these tags made and then you sell them, like you can count, this is how many I have left. There's my inventory for that. Easy peasy. But if you buy 5 yards of fabric and you make 3 bags out of some of the fabric, and then you make some gifts out of the other fabric, like how do you count that inventory later? I don't have an answer for that. I'm sorry. And especially like the problem we run into is, what if you're using fabric from 15 years ago? You know, this fabric I've bought in 15 years ago that we use sometimes for things in the shop. Don't have a good answer for that. It gets very, very tricky and creative. But I know that there are content creators out there whose job it is to explain that. And I know some people say like you need to like measure down to the square inch. The best thing to do, especially if you're starting a business, is make sure that the material you buy to make bags is the material you use to make the bags you're going to sell. Like keep it all separate. Don't use that material for personal things, or don't grab material that you bought, you know, or a bed sheet or some scraps, things like that. Like only use material that you bought for the business.
I said something about crafty base.
It's hard.
It helps with that.
What? I got crafty base, and it's really helpful. Oh, okay, cool. Crafty base. Thank you, Jackie. I'll look into it. So it's tricky. I hear Bobby. Yep, Bobby's here. Okay, so that's my about.
Can you enter giveaway more than once?
I think that there are 4 different
people
ways to enter. There's like different ways. Like if you go to like my Facebook page, that counts as an entry. If you go to the YouTube channel, that counts as an entry. That's funny. Okay, and then I had another question about taxes when selling bags. And if you are going to have your own website, I do recommend Shopify. We use Shopify for our shop, and then I have like a WordPress blog website, but Shopify is really good about making sure to collect the taxes as you need it, because it depends on which state you live in, but like in our state, we do have to collect a Florida state tax, then we also collect county taxes. And then with regards to selling in other states, there are thresholds. Once you have sold a certain dollar amount in another state, you will then have to start collecting taxes beyond that. And so Shopify has it all set up. So they'll like send you an alert like, hey, you're getting close to having to start paying taxes in California or Georgia or wherever. So it's really helpful for me. let's see. Oh, you just started your channel, working on your website. So it's a lot. It's very overwhelming when you start. It's really, really overwhelming when you start. And my good friend, Jen LaForge, gave this advice about Disney, but it's applicable everywhere. You can save time or you can save money, but you can't save both. And it's totally true. Like when it comes to all of this, you can pay someone else to do a lot of the heavy lifting and all the, you know, stuff for you. Like you could pay someone to design your website who's a website designer. You can pay an accountant who knows how to do taxes, and it saves you time because now you don't have to do it, but they are not cheap. Or you can learn how to do business accounting, and you can learn how to do web design. You can learn how to do all that stuff. But you can't save both. So okay, I'm gonna go through my list here. Okay. Oh, So let's see. Somebody asked about pricing out their bags. How do you price out bags? And I've seen that conversation so many times on social media. People have spreadsheets where you should keep track of the cost of everything, like how much did the fabric, the interfacing, the hardware, the thread, like how much did all these things cost to make that bag? And then some people like say like, okay, I'm gonna charge 4 times the cost and that will be my price. And some people say, I'm going to charge like, 1 hour of my time is worth this much money. So if it took me 30 minutes, then it's that half of that. And if it took me an hour, then it's that, and then you just charge by time. Honestly, for me, like I like to go out and look at other sites who sell bags that are not inexpensive, that are similar to what I'm selling. If you've been here for a minute, I love Stony Clover. Stony Clover is one of my favorite sites. So many people say all of their bags are totally overpriced, yet somehow they are selling out constantly. So I like to look at it as like, I feel like my bags, most of my bags are at the same level as a Stony Clover bag. So I will find one of their bags that is similar in size and style to mine, and I will price it the way they do. I do not compare my items to Target or Walmart items because there's no point. If somebody's going to be like, well, I can get that at Target, for $10. It's like, they're not your customer anyways. They're never going to buy your bag. Even if your bag was $10, they'd probably still be like, well, I could get it at Target.
Well, $9.99.
I know. Like, it's not your customer.
Somebody was asking if you were buying another machine, would you buy this again?
The Bernina?
770.
Man, that's hard. Would I buy the Bernina 770 again? Probably. I don't know. It's hard to ask now because I know that machine better than anything. Like I know like almost nothing of a sound can come from that machine, and I know exactly where the problem is and what needs to be addressed. But it was extremely expensive. I mean, it was like a whole bundle. There was a bunch of other things that came with it, but it was extremely expensive.
And you didn't like it for a long time.
I hated it in the beginning because it did take a lot of learning. I couldn't just do it. It depends. Like if you have like an unlimited budget, go for it. Bernina is great, especially if you're going to be making other things on it, like clothes, quilts, bags. Like it's great for everything. But if it was just like a
For
bag,
bags, that's a Juki.
then the Juki 2010 Q. Yeah. The Juki 2010 Q is what my mom sews all the bags on that are in the shop, and she loves it. And the reason I gave her that machine was because that machine never gave me any trouble. I could just turn it on and sew. Like, that's it. I never had to be finicky or feel it out. Yeah, and so, yeah, I would suggest that one. Unfortunately, I don't have experience with other machines, so I get asked a lot, like, what do you think of this one? What do you think of that one? And I just don't. I don't know them, so I can't advise on them. But the nice thing, though, is that if you go on social media, there are tons of sewists out there who probably use the machine that you're looking at, and they'll tell you how they like it. Okay. And then I got a question about making a business on YouTube. That was just dumb luck, honestly. When I started the YouTube videos, I had no intention of this being any sort of a business or anything. I just was like really pleased with myself because I made a fanny pack, and I didn't think that would ever be possible to make something like that. So I was like, well, if I can do it, then I'm gonna show other people how to do it because I did it. I can do it. Anybody can do it. So that went out, and then I just kind of kept putting little videos out here and there. And then like My grocery tote video went out, I don't know if it was like June, I think, of one year. The grocery tote video went out, and it had a few views. And then December of that same year, YouTube decided to push that video to people, and it just like, it went wild. It was like a fire. It was crazy. And then everything just kind of kept going. And then masks. We made masks and stuff. That brought a lot of new sewists into the community, which was amazing. So YouTube again is pretty easy because you have to have a Google account when you set up your stuff. So you have a Google account, and as you start becoming monetized and things like that, YouTube and Google are going to be like, you have to give us financial information. I got to fill out W-9. You got to give them your bank account information or how you want to get paid, you know, and things like that. And then it's they do all the work for you. The money just comes in once a month. And there's tons of like analytics on the behind the scenes, so you can see what videos are doing well. You can be smart with how you do ad placements, things like that. So YouTube though, I'd say one of the things I think I did that was really helpful when I started the channel was any tool that YouTube offered, like little, like click up here to see another video, or YouTube's always coming out with these new like shorts and captions. They have all these new tools they're coming out with. Anytime they have a tool, use it. I feel like YouTube does favor content creators who use the tools that they are putting out, because you're like their testers, you're their guinea pigs, and so they're gonna push your content. So that would be my basic, any social media platform. If they offer a new feature, a new tool, use it. Even if you don't know how to use it, just try it, just use it, because it seems like their algorithm favors people who do that. All right, that was a long answer. Do you see anything, Mom? Okay. Somebody asked, what's on my 2023 OklaRoots vision board? I don't have one of those. We have some fun monthly boxes coming out, which is going to be cool.
Somebody wants to know what tool you use to edit your videos.
I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I have the Adobe Cloud Suite, so I use all that. I use the Illustrator, I use Photoshop, I use Lightroom, Premiere Pro for video editing specifically, and then, what's the other one? I forgot the other one's called. InDesign for writing patterns. I use all of it. So if you're interested in doing any of that stuff, I suggest getting the, it's a monthly fee, but it's worth it. How can you tell, what? How can you tell if your quality is good by the stitches, by the type of fabric? I don't know.
You look at it.
Can't get entered in raffle. I don't. What are you getting, Amy? What kind of? Are you getting an error when you try to enter the giveaway?
Which way is she going in?
I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people say I found you through grocery tote video. I know that video. That was a video I made, and I was so stinking goofy in those videos in the beginning because I was like, no one's gonna see these. Like, I don't have any subscribers. No one's gonna see my videos. And if I ever do get subscribers, no one's gonna see the first ones I made. And still, to this day, the first ones are my most popular. Like over the last 30 days. The first ones are the ones that have gotten the most views. So think about that when you make your videos, is that at any point, any of your videos could be your biggest video. But be goofy. Be yourself if you're goofy. Don't be goofy if you're not goofy.
Oh my gosh.
Huh.
Since actually 2 weeks ago, me and my husband watched all your videos from the beginning.
No.
When you started. March.
Do you hear my voice? When you go out and about, am I in your dreams? That's a lot of watching. That's a lot of watching. That's so funny. The fanny pack video. That one's a fun one. I love a fanny pack. I love a fanny pack. Okay, another question somebody asked was, how do you build a stash on a budget? And here's what I did. When I first started my Instagram account for OklaRoots, I started following different fabric shops. So fabric shops that are bigger, fabric shops that are super small, fabric shops that only sell on Etsy, things like that. I would just follow every single fabric shop. And a lot of these shops, especially the really small ones, they kind of go up and then they move on to something else. So whenever they decide to move on to something else, they're just trying to get rid of inventory. And a lot of times you can get a ton of fabric for a very small amount of money. I was in a position where I couldn't just like go buy 10 yards of different fabric all willy-nilly like at my local quilt shop. You know, I couldn't do that. So I was always looking for sales, discounts, clear outs, things like that. And you can get a lot from that. And then from my local quilt shop in Oklahoma, they would have an end of bolt sale once a year where they just had a whole bunch of bolts of fabric that had like 5 or less yards of fabric on it. And it would be like a third of the price as normal. And so you just go grab all those bolts and you just take everything on that's on the bolt. And it was great. I loved that. I thought that was really cool. So that's how I did my stash. I've also done the buy sell trade groups. So like Backstitch, like all the groups, I think all the groups, I don't know. They have like buy sell trade where people have yards of fabric they don't need. Sometimes you're gonna pay more because it's a really rare yard, but a lot of times people just like, I'm not gonna use all this fabric, so they'll sell it for less than the retail value. So you can get a deal that way sometimes. Speaking of which, did anybody shop the Backstitch pre-order today? It's good. It's good. I did. I shopped too much. It's probably, I went a little overboard, but it's good. Let's see. Trying to see if I'm missing something. Going to spend more than, I know, that Backstitch pre-order is good. Prince, yes. Yes, the Prince is what got me. Prince always gets me because Prince is their vinyl. So they have a beautiful design, right? A beautiful design. It's their inked, what is it called? Oh, I forgot what it's called. What's it called? Silhouettes, ink silhouette, something like that. Beautiful print. And then they're like, we'll have it in textured vinyl, smooth vinyl heavy, smooth vinyl light, and glow in the dark vinyl. Every print comes in this store. And then in clear, in TPU, in PP. I don't even know the difference between those two things, but I got both of them. So it's like every print, you have to get 6 rolls.
All the clear stuff's gonna end up in my house.
Yeah. It's just crazy. So I'm just like, I like that print. And that one is a mess. And then if you do like Stony Clover, this weekend is going to kill your wallet. It's going to kill my wallet because Stony Clover sale this weekend is going to be so good. They've got yellow bags that are Donald Duck, like boat themed, like cruise theme. I was like, oh my gosh, Bobby needs a cruise bag. I know. Yeah, you're like, oh, I know.
Going on a cruise.
I know. So excited. So yeah, I'm going to be buying that. And everything.
It's research.
It is.
You
I
should be able
study.
to deduct it and
I
tax
study these bags. I'm so excited about it. And then and if you're in the Backstitch Fabrics Facebook group, go look at the strike sewists. The things, I'm going to show you the things that these strike sewists have been making are intense. Like they're so good. I mean like way better than designer stuff. They're so, man, these people are so talented. It's wild. Yeah, I'm going to show you some of those pictures, Mom, because they're really good. Okay, so let's talk about Backstitch. I had someone ask how to pick perfect combos for bags, like how to pick the perfect hardware, fabric combo.
That's the funnest part.
And it's totally willy-nilly. I would say the number one thing is don't pick material based off what you think other people will like, because you won't probably like it and they won't probably like it. Always pick material based off what you like. Trust me, Bobby and I have had a lot of conversations about the green and the orange
And
because
yellow.
She loves green and orange and yellow, but sometimes it just doesn't work and it doesn't sell. So I tell her, I'm like, you have creative freedom here to pick whatever you want as long as it's not all green and orange and yellow. People don't buy that.
They love purple.
They love purple, yeah. But that's the thing though, is, I mean, as you sell things, you'll kind of see like what different things, like around Christmas time, people love green and red, but other times of year, no, they don't want green and red at all.
I was surprised that people didn't like red, white, and blue during July.
Yeah, it's not always a big thing. And so if you make an orange thing, a lot of times people are like, it's not Halloween. It's like, but it's just orange. It's spring, you know? And it's like, so you got to kind of like watch what people are buying over what time of year. But the biggest thing is like, yeah, make what you like, because you are an artist. If you're here making things, you are an artist. You have an artist's eye because you're an artist in your eyes. But you have good ideas and good designs. So pick what you like, make it, other people will like it too.
Somebody's asking if you have to ask the artist to do their videos.
For, yes, always. I get permission from the pattern designers to do the videos.
Because some of them make their own, they don't want you to do it.
Yes, and that's the thing. If a pattern designer makes their own videos and they are videos you have to pay for, I don't even ask them. I'm not even going to do that. That's, in my mind, that can be a little insulting. Not even going to do that. And honestly, if a pattern designer makes their own videos, I don't ask them anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. So if a pattern designer makes their own videos and they reach out to me and say, I would love for you to feature my patterns on your videos, then I do that if I like the patterns. But if, yeah, you don't want to step on toes, you know? Oh, that brings another one thing. Some people are asking, like, what's the best and the worst of YouTube sewing community? Like what's the drama? It's like, you guys, we're sewists. We're so boring. There's no drama. There's no drama. The best thing though is that, like, I don't know how many of you guys sew alone, you know, but like I sew in my house alone. My mom sews upstairs in her house alone. Most people I talk to sew completely alone, which is nice, but it's also sometimes kind of like always alone, you know? So being a part of the whole community is like getting to talk to other sewists, whether they're other content creators or they're viewers or they're people on my email, like just getting to talk to other people who love doing the same thing that I love doing is really, I don't know, it's really rewarding. And then, man, the number of times people have reached out and the whole saying, like, it's bigger than a bag, like, it's just wild. Some of the things people make using these videos and how, like, they're so much more important than just, like, a cute bag. It's pretty neat. What?
Color combination from Bobby. Purple, black, and neon green.
Purple, black, neon green. That's what Bobby said.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Not Bobby. Bobby.
No. Bobby?
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby. Oh, okay. Well, my Bobby
I like that too.
loves that. Bobby loves that. Are you a strike sewist or pattern tester for anyone if you're allowed to share? No, not anymore, Robert. I used to sew strikes sometimes. I did test patterns for a couple people before. I don't anymore. I don't have time. I just don't. Strike sewists, it's pretty demanding, honestly. And honestly, have you seen the things that these strike sewists make? I cannot be at that level. I will never be at that level. They are so talented. But that you get the material and then you have usually a limited amount of time to make seriously jaw-dropping things, and then you share it with the most amazing photos ever taken too, all over social media, and you get people like me to spend way too much money to buy all this stuff. Like, that's the point of the strike sewist, is to show everybody what you can make with this amazing material. But I don't have time, unfortunately, so I have not been doing that lately. Let's see. What sounds like fun, Belinda? I sew along with our Sew Together group. Oh yeah, you choose a bag and sew together, of course. Oh, that's so cool. Do you guys like FaceTime or like Google Meet or something? Oh, here we go. I'm making my first pattern. How do I get testers once it's finished? Do you have a social media account? Because if you have a social media account where you can share it, then you'll have people who are interested in it, and then you just ask them. And you say, anybody wanna test this for me? And then people will say, I do. And they'll test out your pattern for you. But yeah, you just ask. Somebody asked how to become a strike sewist. With that, usually make sure you're part of the fabric groups that you're interested in, and make stuff using their fabric that you've purchased already and show it off. And you can ask, you can send in a message to the admin and say, hey, if there's ever a chance, I'd love to be a strike sewist. A lot of times they'll say, like, hey, we're looking for more strike sewists, like, post a picture down below. Because a lot of times the groups, they have different substrates, so they're trying to find people who are really good with clothing, bags, like just swimsuits now. Like, they're trying to find people who can use the material in all kinds of different ways to really show, like, what you can do with it. Oh yeah, strike sewist. A lot of people are like, what does that mean? Yeah, it's just where you get the fabric too before anybody else, which is really cool. That's probably like the real cool part. It's like, ooh, I've got it. So fun. But they're amazing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, then people are asking about like how to become a company. LLC, S Corp. I'm an LLC. That's what I decided to go with like so long ago because that's just online what I saw seemed to be easiest. So yeah, I have an LLC. I like it. I also use a registered agent to help me with that. So I recommend that as well. Again, it's an extra fee, but I like it. But yeah, that's just like, I don't know. Jade, if you're still in here, I don't know. Because Jade was just saying she was an LLC, I think, and she's now an S Corp because she's hiring somebody. I don't know like how that works. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
If you ever do a live sewing class.
We mean like an in-person sewing class?
Online.
An online sewing class? That would be really difficult. Because I would want to be like there with you. To be like, don't put your finger so close to the needle. Mom, stop. Seriously, stop. Get your finger away from the needle. Oh, someone's going to be like, I thought you were going to hit me. Why are your arms so crazy?
Somebody must have missed your bag sneak peeks. So any bag sneak peeks. Any bag B sneak peeks. Whatever that means.
Oh, bag B. Bag making bees. Oh. Gabby's.
Gabby's thing?
Yeah.
No.
I hope not. I should have checked that real quick. No sneak peeks. No sneak peeks. You guys, look at you. You're all ganging up on me now. Like if enough of us ask, she'll definitely do it. No. I won't. Okay, inventory. Where to buy an industrial? I do suggest Juki Junkies, but there's lots of other places. There's what is it? Where did Lauren Mormino, who she works with, a shop that's really good too. I forgot the name of them though. You guys will tell me. There's another shop, I think it's in Texas, that's really, really good. Let's see. Oh, look at you. Sewing Gold. Yeah, okay. Sunny Sewing Supplies, Sewing Gold. Okay, yeah, Sewing Gold. There we go. They're also really, really, really nice. I think somebody from Sunny Sewing reached out to me to give me some information about something before. They're all great. Like all these shops that sell industrial machines, they're amazing. They're so great because they sell to like all kinds of people. Because I think when I first talked to Gigi about an industrial machine, she was telling me about a guy who bought one to make like boat covers, I think, and then like seats on his boat and stuff. So it's like they have from the bag maker to like the crafter to like the upholsterer, like the business, like bigger businesses, like they deal with everybody. And so they are just like the nicest. All these shops are so nice. And they're all going to be there for you if you have questions or problems. Okay, somebody asked me about how I designed my logo. Or like how I got my logo. My logo are my two doggies. It's May May and Becca. Those are my dogs whenever I lived alone. Those are my babies. I just took pictures of them and put them in Adobe Illustrator, and then I just like traced their faces. I would just trace their faces, and so the first tracing was very like realistic, and then I would kind of like delete points and to make it more cartoony, and then that's how I did my logo. That's it. Nothing fun about that. Okay. And then somebody else asked how to pick a business name. How do you pick a business name? This is my suggestion, is throw out, like get a piece of paper, throw out every word that means something to you. Maybe a street name. I think that's really cool when people use street names for things. But maybe like street name of your childhood home. Pets names, things you like. I mean, it can be, just throw out everything. Like, I love donuts, man. I'm gonna put donut on that piece of paper. Like, throw out everything. And then, like, honestly, you just kind of stare at it for a while. And you'll start just, like, combining words a little bit. Like, Sandy Salty Donuts. And bags. I don't know. But you'll think of something. And to me, the more unique it is, I think the better it is. Because it doesn't have to, like, mean anything, you know? OklaRoots, what the heck is that? You know, it doesn't doesn't have anything to do with bag making, but it works for me. And a lot of people remember it after a while. First they're like, Okla, what? Oh, so mine came to me in the shower. Yeah, sometimes it'll just come to you. I think just have fun with it. Like, that's the big thing. Everything have fun with it. When you're picking materials, when you're picking your logo, when you're picking your name, like, just make sure it's something that you really enjoy, because that's something that, like the whole reason my YouTube channel is successful is because I really enjoy making these bags. Like, I thoroughly have a really good time making these bags, and you can feel that when you're watching the videos. So as long as everything you're doing is obviously not like taxes, business stuff, but like the creative part is something that you're really happy and enjoying, I think that that's gonna like just be really successful for you.
South Africa.
Oh, hello. Okay. And then somebody asked, how'd you get started and how'd you get Bobby involved? That's fun. Bobby got involved because she was bored.
That's right.
Bobby was bored. We all moved to Florida and Bobby had nothing to do. She read all the books on her Kindle.
Kids went off to school.
Yep, kids were at school all day.
Didn't have to babysit.
Yep, she didn't have anything to do. And so she's like, well,
I got whiny.
Yep, what do you want? I want to do something. I want to do something. And it's funny because you sewed when I was a kid. She made dresses and stuff for me.
I used to sew Nana's evening clothes when I was in high school.
Oh, she sewed a lot, but like when I when I was a teenager, you didn't.
No.
She crocheted a lot.
I didn't sew because
you had anything to sew.
Well, everything was so cheap in the store because
Yeah.
it was cost too much to sew.
Yeah. So she knew how to sew. And then where was it the masks? Were you sewing anything before the masks?
No, that's where I think I started helping you with the masks here.
Yeah, we started sewing. We had a local hospital during COVID. A local hospital reached out and was asking if we could sew a bunch of face masks for them, for all the doctors and nurses and stuff like that, because they couldn't get any, and they'd seen our video. And so my mom and I just set up a little spot over here, and we just all chugged away making all these masks to give to the hospital. And then she just kept sewing after that.
And Jared built my upstairs. You guys
Yep.
did that.
Yep. And then she has her own studio with all her stuff and sewing all day. And Bobby should make her first video.
Bobby doesn't
like being in the videos. Bobby doesn't like being in the videos. Okay, and let's see another one. Where are we at on time? We have a couple more minutes. See my hair? Sad spaghetti hair.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was looking at that.
I told you.
I was going to tell you.
Where's my clip? I asked my mom before we got on here, should I put my hair up or should I leave it down? She said down, and I told her I get sad spaghetti hair. I lost my clip now. I just had it. Ugh. Oh,
yes,
well. Almost done.
Czech background, Czech.
Yeah, Bobby is Czech. She's from Czechoslovakia when it was Czechoslovakia.
Says my dad was Slovak.
Oh, cool.
Slovak.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Well, let's see. So cool. I'm just reading your guys' comments. Okay. Here's another one. How to not take negative comments personally. For me, you don't. They are personal, right? It is personal. But everybody who's been through this says the same thing. You can have 100 glowing, wonderful comments and then one really hateful one. And it's almost like those 100 don't even matter. Only that one hateful one does. And to me, it's almost like, how dare I give that person so much more respect than the 100 people who were kind to me, right? Like, also, when somebody leaves me mean comments, I don't, like, hate them. Like, anytime there's, like, especially if they're really, really hurtful, that is a total reflection of something going on in their life. It has nothing to do with me. It's not like my kids saying it to me or my mom saying it to me, you know? It has no reflection of me. And so I just kind of hope for the best for them, move along. If it's constant, they get blocked. And that's something, too, I'm quick to block on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, things like that. If you're just going to be really hateful and mean all the time, there's just no time for it. Not in my house, so block. And I suggest you do the same thing. your sanity is worth a lot, you know. But I do take things personally. So that's not something I could, you know, and you'll get a lot of advice from people saying like, oh, just don't let it bother you. Don't take it personal. Like, get over it. And if you're somebody who can do that, then do it. But if you're not, don't feel like you're not meant for this. Like, don't be like, well, I guess I'm not tough enough to be doing this because I take it personal. Take it personal. And then let it go, you know. Also, try to like notice the difference between a hateful comment and a constructive critical comment. A lot of times people give constructive criticism that we look at and we're like, I don't like what they had to say. They're being a hater, you know? And it's like, no, they're not being a hater. They're just giving you constructive criticism. Because once you cool down and you go back to that comment, you might say like, wow, yeah, I do move my hands around way too much, you know, or yeah, I do talk too fast, or maybe it would be helpful if the lighting was a little bit brighter, like, you know, yeah. Or I've had people tell me like, oh my gosh, the music is so loud, I can't stand it, you know, and I was like, I didn't even realize when I was editing my videos that I wasn't turning down the audio level of the music. So it would go from me talking to blasting music and then back to me talking, and people were like scared. So take it, like, it's helpful. Even if it's not delivered in the nicest way, it's still helpful, you know?
Somebody wants a Bobby sighting.
Bobby, come here. Oh yeah, fluff your hair. You get to play with your hair. I don't get to play with my
I
hair.
don't have any makeup on.
You'll be fine.
I'm going to do my Disney shirt.
That's fine. You do your Disney shirt. Bobby!
Hello!
We look like Easter eggs.
We
Look
do.
at us. You got bleach on your shirt?
Yeah, I was washing. That's how I do clothes.
I have toothpaste on my shirt. It's fine.
It's in the family.
And I can't see your face, but you're there. They can see your face.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello. Goodbye.
Hello. Here she is. Bobby, however, does not take criticism personally at all.
Nope.
She don't like what you have to say, you're dead to her.
The bag you made me?
Yeah.
Bite me
Her bite me bag. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby does not take things personally. All right. I think we've got through almost all of them, which is good. I think we got through almost all of them. Well, we'll have more for next month. This was my first live since I quit my job.
That's right. You're unemployed.
I'm unemployed. Yeah, I quit my job. For those who didn't know, for the last 13 years, I've been a software engineer, and I've loved it. It's been very rewarding and fulfilling, and it's been a family. It's been so good. But I did get to a point where my passion no longer was in, I still love to program. I'm still a programmer. I still love to write code. I get to do that with this still, which is nice with my website and everything. But it wasn't where it needed to be anymore to really justify staying there. And OklaRoots has been doing well, so it was okay to transition. And so I quit my job.
Somebody was asking if the kids are interested in sewing.
No, my kids are not interested in sewing. They're just not. They're interested in the end result. They're not interested in getting to it. So maybe one day. That's okay. But yeah, so yay, this is my first live without my job. It's exciting and terrifying. But I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be good.
A lot of people are surprised you had a full-time job.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People are like, what? I had no idea. I did. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I'm just reading through all your guys' comments. Thank you guys so much.
So we could have skipped all those years of education. We could have just started
Those years of education led me to this point. I wouldn't have gotten here without those years of education. Mom.
Yeah.
My mom paid for my education. Most, that's enough. But yes. I got 13 years as a programmer. That was pretty. That was a good stint. Same job, same position for 13 years. Yeah.
Being told every year you're underpaid.
I know. Yeah. That's another talk for another day. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for joining in. I know we went a little over an hour. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you want to catch the beginning, there's nothing interesting in it. The video was unlisted for the first few minutes, and I was like, why is nobody here? But have a good day, guys. Have a good rest of your week. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure to enter the giveaway. It's a link in the description. Also, remember, I will not respond to a comment on this video saying that you won. That's not how the winner's picked. The winner will be emailed. All right. Thanks, guys. Have fun.